Do you want to come to Canada? If you do, then watch this video on English Show Canada, and I will invite you. Hi guys, this is Maha, your English language teacher and IELTS trainer, and welcome to another episode on the IELTS Writing Task 1 on youtube.com/English Show Canada. Before we begin, I'd like to quickly remind you to subscribe to English Show Canada on YouTube and also like and follow the Facebook page English Show Canada. I hope you're enjoying these videos. Okay, so we are going to be looking at the IELTS Task 1, which is a letter, and this particular letter is a letter of invitation. So let's get started and look at our task for today. As mentioned, this is the letter of invitation. This is the task 1 from the IELTS general exam. And the question that we have today is write a letter to your friend who lives in another country. In your letter, invite him or her to your city. In your letter, you also have to tell your friend that he or she will be staying with you. All right, so what is the task requirement? The task requirement is it's a letter of invitation, so please remember the tone. That is very, very important. You have to write a minimum of 150 words, and I would suggest not to exceed 185 words. Then you also have to remember that this is an invitation. You have to describe what are you guys going to do when your friend visits you in your city, and where will your friend stay. We always start with the greeting, intro, and the reason for writing. So the greeting, intro, reason for writing, this is an informal letter. So please make sure that you do not address your friend and say, Mr., I don't know, Mr. Fox, Mr. James. Use the first name only. There's no reason for you to use the last name. So good starting statements. I have mentioned some over here. You can say hello, Anna, hi, Sammy, or hey, Jordan. Hope you and your family are doing well. I am writing this letter to invite you to visit Canada. Or visit me in Canada, rather. What are the plans? So we're going to briefly write the plans over here. I've been thinking about our yearly get together and was wondering if you would like to visit me in Toronto. It is a great city to be living in, and with summer just around the corner, there would be a lot to see and do. Toronto is a beautiful city and quite popular amongst the travelers. With so many different cultures living here, you are surely going to enjoy areas like the Greek town, the Cabbage town, and the Kensington Market. I will book us the bus tour that would take us around the Toronto downtown district. We will also visit the museums and get on a ferry ride. If you need to mention any additional plans, just in case you are running, you're not, you feel that you don't have enough words, then it's okay to mention additional plans in the next paragraph. And please don't forget that you also have to tell your friend what the accommodation details are. So where are they going to be staying? Okay, so I have also looked at some cottages away from the city for one of the weekends. As for the accommodation, you know you will be staying at my house. Now we're going to close the letter. Let me know when you have booked the flight. Looking forward to another fabulous summer. Love, Maha. So this was your complete letter, and now we're going to read it together, the whole thing. The final letter. Hi, Mona. Hope you and your family are doing well. I'm writing this letter to invite you to visit me in Canada. I have been thinking about our yearly get together and was wondering if you would like to come visit me in Toronto. It is a great city to be living in, and with summer just around the corner, there would be a lot to see and do. Toronto is a beautiful city and quite popular with the tourists. With so many different cultures living here, you are surely going to enjoy areas like the Greek town, the Cabbage town, and the Kensington Market. I will book us the bus tour that would take us around Toronto downtown district. We will also visit the museums, and get on a ferry ride. I've also looked at some cottages away from the city for one of the weekends. As for accommodation, you know you will be staying at my house. Let me know when you have booked your flights. Looking forward to another fabulous summer. Love, Maha. Now, if you notice that I've changed some words in this in the final letter, and they're different than the ones that I used in my draft, because as I was writing, I was also thinking synonyms, and I wanted to make sure that I give you a couple of synonyms, within this session. So, for instance, Toronto is a beautiful city and quite popular with the tourists. It was different in the slide that I had put up at the beginning. So you can switch around. So if you're writing notes and you're, just brainstorming, so you write down the words, and when you're writing the final letter, it's okay to change a couple of words, but make sure that the context remains the same and your sentence structure does not change. I really hope that you enjoyed this video where I showed you very briefly how to write a letter of invitation. And I'm looking forward to seeing your letters of invitations. You can put them down in the comments below or send me a message on facebook.com/English Show Canada. Before I leave, I would like to remind you to please subscribe to the YouTube channel English Show Canada. See you all next time.